Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero, and I am here with Marty Sleva.
Yeah, we're talking about Mario Kart 8.
And we are ready to start our engines because
That's
we are
car talk.
We are totally in car talk right now. We are playing Mario Kart 8 because IGN is sort of doing Let's Play videos all about their favorite Nintendo games.
Yeah,
we
I
have
like this
125 that we sort of put together for you to celebrate Nintendo's 125th anniversary. Obviously, some people will say, well, they haven't been a games company for 125 years, but they're still a special company.
They are a special company. Are we going to go over their playing cards, too?
Our
favorite deck
you
want to
play that
cards,
Hanafuda?
Our favorite love hotels?
Yeah. Oh, that's a touchy subject.
That's a deep cut.
Who do I race as? Who do you want?
Man.
Come on, pick one.
Morton?
Morton Koopa?
Yeah.
Really?
That's Iggy.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I was going down. I was just thinking
Morton,
about
man.
it. I always confuse Morton and Roy. All right, wow, look at that.
He's the star child.
He is the those beady eyes.
Yeah, look at him.
All right, so we're playing Mario Kart 8 because it made the list. Obviously, I mean, it is the hottest game probably on Wii U today.
Yeah, absolutely.
No questions asked. So I'm picking the configuration for this, Martin. And
you got a lot of question marks left. You didn't unlock everything, did you?
No. What? There's only one piece for. I'm missing the wheels and the glider, and it's because I don't have time, man. Show me the file where you have everything unlocked.
I don't have
everything.
everything.
Come talk. Oh, you don't? All right.
No.
Cyber Slicks and the parafoil. That's me.
So yeah, this was this was one of the games that a lot of people were saying like, oh, I'm holding off on a Wii U until Mario Kart or Smash came out, and then Mario Kart came out and it was incredible. And I know a ton of people I know bought their Wii U just for this, and then realized that there's a lot of other cool stuff on it. So
yep, absolutely. So we're gonna just jump into this first. This is actually the first track that was ever designed for this game. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I learned that because I got to talk to the director and the producer on it. And they said, yeah, this was the first track that they sort of tested on, and one of the biggest things that they found themselves questioning about is, this whole anti-gravity thing. Like, what happens with items in anti-gravity? Should they behave differently? Should they behave the same?
Yeah, should a banana just literally fall downwards?
That would be interesting. Yeah, like where should the banana fall and why?
Yeah.
They're really thinking about all that stuff, which is, just interesting to hear about because you don't really stop to think about some of that stuff. But Nintendo stops to think about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And that's why there's a lot of, really good things about this game.
Yeah.
I would say, oh man, what a punk! I missed that.
Wario the punk.
So
this is one of those games that it's obviously from the get-go. It's one of the most gorgeous games out there right now. The art direction is just so colorful and confident and crisp, and other things that start with a C.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's all C words.
And it's really one of those that ever since that was close. Ever since Mario Kart Wii, I want to say. There was sort of that approach by Nintendo to make drifting easier, to give you bonuses,
sure,
in sort of an easier way, and ultimately to make kart racing something that's sort of a smooth transition from turn to turn, from item to item, what have you.
Yeah, this one, and then obviously
what
it was Mario Kart 7 that introduced
the
gliders.
Yes, that's right.
And then obviously this one introduced the zero gravity, or the anti-grav.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the big balancing sort of decisions in every Mario Kart game has been being able to balance. People who've played the series for hundreds and hundreds of hours. You're going to be ultimately playing against friends and family members who don't play that much, but everyone loves Mario Kart. So it's sort of making sure how does this game stack up if two people who are racing are hardcore Mario Kart fans, and two people just want to have fun.
And in an effort to sort of fix that balancing, a bunch of things were addressed. I mean, you're definitely not seeing as many blue shells as you used to see in Mario Kart, which was kind of the thing that drove everyone wild, right?
Sure.
I lost because of the blue shell. I lost because of the blue shell. In this game, a lot less blue shells. Also, this game introduced the counter to the blue shell, being what I'm holding right now, the super horn.
Yeah, which just slaps everything anything that's near you.
Yeah, in a pretty strong radius. And there was one more thing I was going to limiting the items. Like, you can't have an item and pick up another item. Yeah, you can't just sort of trail an item behind you and pick up another one.
Yeah,
which was sort of a skillful advantage for some players.
I would always have my banana or my blue shell, right behind me, ready to use if I needed it, or to fire backwards, or to just use it as a shield. Yeah,
and ultimately it made items more valuable. Another big thing for Mario Kart 8, I bet you didn't see this one coming. Luigi Death Stare. God, that was huge. You cannot. Yeah,
the Luigi. Glad it was only huge for like a week.
Yeah, it wasn't. Well, that's the internet. I mean,
that
what's,
is
what's bigger for more than a week?
Yeah,
but I mean,
right.
like mainstream news coverage was dedicated to.
Weird.
That was really weird. It was
why
like,
don't mainstream news coverage cover the fact that we don't have Mother 3 yet? Well, how come we don't have Ness? We don't have Ness and Smash Brothers.
That's a different commentary.
Yeah,
but you can be down for the Mother commentary. We got to do that one together.
My commentary is gonna be like 7 hours long for that game.
Yeah, well, maybe.
So where does this? Where does Mario Kart 8 for you stand in the pantheon of Mario Kart games? I know it's tough.
Great question. Yeah, it's tough. I still feel like Double Dash is my favorite for all of the risks that it took, and for all of the ideas that it tried to introduce. I know, especially for IGN, that game is 7.9
in video game history.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Fran Mirabella, who may or may not be watching this, but. Yeah, the 7.9 lives on. A lot of people like to say Fran almost killed the series.
Yeah. I think the series is just fine.
I think it's doing just fine, and this game is proof of it. But that said, what about you? Like, that's my top 2. If I had to put a third on that, it's either DS or 7.
Oh, interesting. So I'm,
or maybe the first one. I don't know.
My 3 would be this, Double Dash, and 64. 64 is the one I put the most time in. That's
well, you had more free time then.
I had more. I mean, that's the thing is that the 64, so N64 and the PS1 were those. That was the era of gaming where I probably chalked up the most hours. Because it was just like, I don't know, I came in from school and that's what we did.
Oh, of course.
Especially with 64, we would play. We'd play Bomberman 64, GoldenEye 64, and Mario Kart. I remember those. That's the one thing about this game, that battle mode.
Yeah, that battle mode. That's why this game wouldn't be #1 for me. And you know what? Some people say
You're
Mario.
Not a big battle mode guy.
No, I'm not a big battle mode. Neither did Double Dash. Was also sort of one of the first times that battle mode started becoming an afterthought.
Yeah.
I feel like 64. Whoa. Yeah. Sorry about that. Don't.
We forgive you.
Yeah, it's okay. But no, you're right. I completely agree with what you just said in terms of the kids who like battle mode. I've never been a fan, but I respect what. I guess they like about it.
I mean, especially with how good the online play is in Mario Kart 8, like having a really interesting, well thought out battle mode online, being able to have maybe 8 people in a slightly bigger arena would be really cool. But the fact that it's sort of just like these truncated tracks and you're all running on circuits and you just pass the people for like fleeting moments.
It didn't work out. Yeah, this battle mode is definitely something that needs arenas, and I think they learned the hard way that that's kind of the expectation there, and that well, I mean, we'll see, right? Will DLC fix the problem, or will it just wait till the next game?
I mean, and I was hoping, with the what is it, the Mercedes DLC.
That's a sign of hope right there.
No, so that's a sign for me. Yeah. I mean, I obviously don't care about the Mercedes part of it, but I'm hoping that means Nintendo could plug in new characters, new courses, new tracks, new circuits, and maybe fix the battle mode or do something. Yeah, Nintendo hasn't. They've never really gone crazy with DLC in terms of content. But
and they're very careful with their battles. I feel for the most part. They're definitely experimenting. Let's just quickly look at the highlight reel, because I guess that's my last thing to end on, which is why this game is sort of special to me, is that highlight reel, man.
Yeah.
Not just the slow motion. Like I remember when I was reviewing this game, when it came in the office, I kept running up to everyone and saying, "Yo, those slow motion moments." Like I just love being able to like play a video and in between. I wish you had more camera control. I have to admit. But being able to just scrub through footage
like that. Star Child himself.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the glee in his face. Yeah. Look at that poor Toad. He's probably terrified. What is this ugly guy just passing through like?
The replay mode.
The attention to detail is just and it really shows off.
It's funny how replay modes and photo modes have become a big thing in 2014. Last of Us, Infamous, this.
Yep. Well, I mean, games have become so much more social too, right? Like it's really about not just playing them, but then like showing people some really cool like trophy moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, and building that up.
Yeah.
And we're out of time, folks.
We're out of town. Bye, Morton.
Yes, but for more Nintendo Let's Plays, make sure you keep it right here at IGN.